Hey there, Angie Wagler for Arise Now in the 2-Minute Wake-Up Call. Well, I'm outside of Crosshill Mennonite Church where I was this morning speaking at a ladies' breakfast, Valentine's breakfast here this morning. You know, I shared a little bit of my story, my testimony, a little bit about our ministry, a little bit about my book, All My Rooms, and a little bit about love. I spoke a little bit about John, you know, the disciple whom Jesus loved. That's how he described himself. That's how he understood himself. And a little bit about Revelation, about how John had this revelation of Jesus and how he had the message for the 7 churches and how it was like a midterm report card, what they were doing well in and what they needed improvement in, and how he wanted to meet them, how he was knocking at the door and he wanted access into their life, into their rooms, all their rooms, and fix things and speak things and show them things and about themselves that they didn't know, reality as they hadn't seen it. And I also shared this little story about when I was in grade 2. And on Valentine's Day, you know, we would give Valentines to our classmates, and we could buy these books in the grocery store that you could punch out Valentines. And my absolute favorite Valentine was this wee little one that had a duck on it and it said, "You can't duck it. I love you." And I thought, there was a boy in my class that I thought I'm going to give this Valentine to. And as you are, and when you are in grade 2, you use a pencil. And so I printed his name in the to and my name in the from. And, you know, and then the day went on and we came home and my older sister and I were looking at our Valentines that we got. And didn't she get the same Valentine that I had given this boy, the duck one? "You can't duck it, I love you." And we looked at it and it wasn't from someone in her class. It was actually from someone in my class. And when we looked at it, you could see that it had been erased and that the names were underneath were this boy's name and my name, and on top of it was my sister's name and his name. And so this was the very same Valentine I had given to this boy, and he had turned around and took my gift of love and repackaged it for my sister. Well, my sister is a very lovable sort, and she was, you know, wonderful, and she still is, but it taught me something, you know, and it made me, I think I believed the lie that I wasn't lovable. And, you know, there's things, that's kind of a funny little story, but there's things that happen in our lives where we believe some things that aren't true. And Jesus wants to come, and he wants to show us the truth, and so that we can see things as they really are and see ourselves as he sees us. Well, something for you to think on, and watch for YouTube for the longer message. And until we meet again, stay awake and stay alert.